I had been browsing on the internet and I saw ads for something called Maclock. Not Maclock, but Maclock. I don't usually succumb to impulse buying, but I decided to give it a go this time. If you go to Amazon, you'll find it advertised under a number of different brand names, none of which I can pronounce. It appears to be the same product, so I suggest that if you're interested after watching this video, you opt for one at a lower price. I found that the price varies between about 34 Canadian and 160 Canadian. I got mine for about 34. Just to be clear, this is not an Apple or Apple approved product. Quite the contrary. I'm sure that somewhere in Cupertino, someone is annoyed and probably mobilizing their team of aggressive Apple lawyers to shut down this product for good. It's a shame really, because this is the kind of whimsical swag that Apple would have distributed long ago when Apple was this kind of fun, not this kind of fun. But I digress. Maclock is a desk clock and alarm modeled to look like the original 128K and 512K Macs from 1984. This is right up my alley as a vintage Apple collector and aficionado, so I guess I'm in the target market. Let's take a look at it. There's no shortage of Apple IP on the package, from the original Mac's all-in-one shape to the Happy Mac icon, which greeted you when you first booted your Mac from a 3.5-inch 800 kilobyte floppy disk. The choice of Garamond, Apple's corporate font for the name Maclock, is no coincidence either. On the back there are some specifications like its size, weight, composition, and battery capacity, and we also learn that it's supposed to go for 60 days on a charge with the backlight off. Included is a 50 centimeter USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cord. It's thin, but the maximum charging current is only 0.9 amps, so that's fine. What's this? This is interesting. These are stickers for the clock. I don't see where they all go yet, but I'll figure that out later on. And there is an instruction booklet. It's in English and Chinese, and it looks like it's written with the end user in mind. Good. Unfortunately, if you don't speak English or Chinese, you'll need to use Google Translate. And here's the clock. It looks incredibly similar to the real thing. That's quite the glossy screen. The actual Mac does not have a glossy screen, but I'm nitpicking. And a make-believe 800 kilobyte floppy disk. They were really trying to go for authentic when they did that. It even has a write protect switch, right there. The write protect switch doesn't work though. Where the brightness control would be on a 128K Mac, there's a knob. Those two push buttons are not part of a real Mac. It's just as faithful to the real thing on the rear, down to the two Torx 8 screws under the handle that require an extra long screwdriver. The power switch and the battery compartment would be right here. And nice touch, the ports on the back, though not 100% accurate there. So the front logo, for sure I'm going to put on this one. Look at that. The original Macintosh Picasso logo from way back in ancient history, and there's even artwork for the disk shutter. I'm sorry, I find this fun. Well, let's put the disc in. What just happened here? I put the disc in, it beeped and turned on. I got the Happy Mac logo, and then it went out. Where's the time? Or should there just be a sad Mac, because it's dead? Well, I'll tell you what the problem was. The batteries were dead. I mean really dead. You saw how much charge was left. I put it on charge for a couple of hours and now the battery shows full. The moral of the story is, to avoid disappointment, if you're going to give one of these as a gift, you should probably take it out and give it a full charge first. I haven't yet found the precise sweet spot to activate and deactivate the backlight. The manual is vague about that. One thing though, the backlight won't come on or automatically turn off. Once you turn it on, it stays on until you turn it off or until the batteries are discharged. The brightness knob on the left does a really good job of dimming the backlight. I find the maximum brightness too bright for my tastes, but if it was going to be used in a very bright room, you might need it. Setting the time and date are accomplished with the two buttons next to the brightness control. You can also choose 12 or 24-hour time, and given that the clock displays the room temperature, you can choose between Fahrenheit and Celsius. For the alarm clock, which I don't think I'll ever use, 0 is the alarm is off. That's every day but one day the alarm goes off. That's weekdays. It goes off once, and 0. Well, that's good enough. And 8 o'clock in the morning is just fine. While doing this unboxing and review, I lost all self-control and skipped right to the labels. And you know what really tickles my fancy? Is the attention to detail. I love it. Discs really do look like this. And the clock. This is not just another piece of dollar store garbage designed to get out the door, into people's houses, and then into the trash just in time to buy another. It was thoughtfully designed to pay homage to the original Apple Macintosh and recreate the look and the feel in the form of a functional desk ornament. I'm impressed. Additionally, there are 3 display modes. The one I call time mode shows the temperature, time, day, and date, but not the year. That makes sense to me because I look at it for the time. I call the second mode calendar mode. It shows the temperature, year, day, and date, but not the time. And finally, there's Happy Mac mode, where no information is shown, just a Happy Mac icon that fills the screen. Yeah, this is really neat. I think it would be an amazing gift for somebody who used these computers back in the day. I have the real thing, but still, it's a very cool toy. I think I'm going to leave it on my desk. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this unboxing and review of the Maclock Model WB8. Full disclosure, this was not a paid review. I bought this product with my own money. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you like watching videos about electronics and other stuff, please subscribe to Mr. Brown's Basement. As always, thank you for watching.